My pen won't work. I wrote 31.
Okay, and we trust him.
84.
43.
Wow, I went double 42.
Sorry, that's just a common response to my son whenever he says something stupid. Wow. It's 10. Maybe he gets first pick.
Damn.
I'll take the 3-4 wraparound.
Holy! I'll take the number 1. I can't let Jake have it ahead of me.
Let's go. I don't know what to take one, so I was going 2.
I have to take this one. People are going to be so pissed that it's the number 1. And I guess I just piss people off nonstop with these drafts anyway. Which is hilarious. People get mad over drafts of Chris's and C's and What Hot American Summers quotes. But with the number 1 overall pick, I will be taking Day Bidet.
Day, yeah.
Because it's the most repeatable line that Jake and I, going on 15 years, like if we want to remind each other of the movie or just like share a quick laugh, we will just do the old man voice and say Day Bidet. So that's why I have it.
After the performance, it's, actually pretty good.
I have this queued up.
Please.
I won't be able to hear it. Only you guys will.
Honestly say that there is no Broadway ditty closer to my heart than the one that you just heard. Day Bidet.
Give me another.
That's like if you could take the whole like day by day and then they just boo him mercifully and then he makes the Day Bidet choke. It's one of my favorite parts, but it was more, I just wanted to grab this before you got it, Jake. So yeah. I don't know if you didn't take it 1, I would have tried to take it before you got your second pick, probably as my 2, depending on how the draft order went. So it's unfortunate that it goes 1 overall because I don't know if it's deserving, but it's my number 1 overall pick. Day Bidet.
I think I would have if I ended up with the number 1 pick, I think that's where I would have gone because you guys just say so much around The Office and you've only seen the movie twice. Second time this morning. I like that line a lot.
It's such a good, awful joke. Like in that voice after the performance and him just in that character. I know we're not into New Year's resolutions yet, but I think one day I need to go full character in The Office next year.
Okay.
Like kind of around that character.
No, that is not. That doesn't take away my other guy.
That's interesting.
Because there are 2 characters in the movie.
I think you're right, because it's a different character.
It would be like Dr. Powers or Dr. Evil and Austin Powers. Like, same actor, but 2 different characters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's that place. It's a great first pick. When you started going there, I knew where you're going. Okay, so with the second pick, I think where I'm going is I'm going to go to the cook, the chef. What's his name in real life? The CSI guy.
I don't know his name in real life.
I was saying it so much today. The fact I'm blanking right now is making me so mad. He's got a name that reminds me of one of our friends. Anyways, the chef, the cook, he's pretty off the rails, and he's, after every sentence he says something offbeat.
Is it Gene in the movie?
Gene.
In the movie, he's Gene.
Gene. What the fuck is it? Maloney.
I'm going to find it for you right now. Don't worry. I'm on it.
Merloney.
Christopher Merloney.
Chris Merloney.
If you liked him so much, you would have drafted him in the Chris draft. And that's obvious.
So he's doing his after each sentence shtick. And so I'm assuming he's going to get the credit. Although another character says the line, and I actually don't know this character's name. He rolls with McKinley and the fat guy, the like blonde, skinny guy.
The sous chef?
The sous chef. But he ends one sentence by... He ends a sentence by saying, and he's, once you finish those taters, And then I'm going to go fondle my sweaters. And the kid lets go of a, come on, what? So I guess, am I taking the sous chef?
Yeah.
Because I guess I'm taking the come on, what?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find that right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
Fondle your sweaters would probably be the best search option.
Well, I just have it on Amazon Prime. I'm just.
You're just clicky.
Yeah. But it's not that scene, so it's a different scene with them. Anyway, yeah, I mean, they play that off so well because the guy calls him out on stuff like a little bit, but then just lets it eat. He's like, whatever, fine. Like always lets him get the last word. And then that one, he's like, come on.
Can't give me that.
Good pick.
Thank you.
I had their banter's like probably one of my favorite dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
All right.
BBD.
Two
back
picks.
to back.
I've got 2 picks here. I think I'm going to go to the sous chef guy as well. Typically,
off the board. He's not even listed in like the top 20 on IMDb. Like I can't even find.
Like early on in the movie, I love his more like straight manny lines, and he has a few later too, but then he gets like kind of weird later. Like I thought about taking like the first thing you hear from him when Gene calls him a dickhead or whatever. Like, what'd you say? And he said, I said, hey guys, what's your glitch, Gene? That's not what I'm taking, but I liked that a lot. It was on my board. But I like when they're looking at the girls playing, and like their swimsuits and stuff, and he just goes, throw the ball. Yes.
Yeah. On my board.
Throw the ball. Yes. When they're watching the swimsuit scene. How about that character getting taken twice and we don't know his goddamn name
in the first round?
I tried to find his name.
Oh, you know what? Amazon does the thing where if you just pause, it tells you all the actors in that scene. His name is A.D. Miles and he plays Gary.
It's huge.
He was in Role Models as well. A.D. Miles. Yeah, he's like he's like the fire in Role Models when they're like around the fire pit doing like story time.
He's a camp actor.
Yeah, he's always had camp. Looks like he's a writer for a lot of stuff, which makes sense because his delivery was very, I don't care about this. Okay, so he's off the board. Hold on. Jake took oh, come on, basically, right?
Come on.
Come on, what?
All right, I've already written too much. BBD took throw the ball.
Throw the ball, yes.
Okay, he is off the board. A.D. Miles. I didn't think he was going to go that fast. I got to be as honest as I can with you guys.
His
double
lines
first
make
round.
me the best.
Double first round. Wow.
Beavers on the wraparound.
Okay, this one's a little bit more of a deep cut but I liked it so much. Also at the end during the stand-up guy when he's doing the first kind of like go around of just the awful jokes that is killing. And I don't know the character's name because again so many characters we've done this. The like heavier guy with the long hair. During like the worst joke of him, he's like grabbing his side. Ow! Ow!
So you're taking the groin grab?
He's like grabs his side and goes, ow, ow.
I didn't know how to draft that. Would have been if I could figure out like the ow, ow or the groin grab. Like,
yeah, he makes amazing faces the whole time. He goes like full like. Ah.
His reaction to the talent show is the best, like my favorite part of the movie. I think.
Yes,
and that guy didn't go on to do a lot either.
Yeah. There's so much good physical humor. I mean, again, I don't think it can be drafted, so maybe you guys are about to get mad at me, but like the Paul Rudd silent scene.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Paul Rudd that's undraftable
because it's just actions, it's mannerisms.
Yeah. Yes,
very physical in this movie.
So I don't even know that dude's name, BBD. You drafted like the 2 guys who I don't know their names.
Yeah, I wrote him down in my notes as heavier guy, long hair.
I think his name is Zach Orth.
Plays a good role.
He's JJ in it. Zach Orth was in Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt
Mm.
for one scene. The TV movie Kimmy versus the Reverend.
Go check out his work.
Okay. Jake?
All right. Let's see. I think. All right. You know what? I think I'm going to do the main character. Again, what's his name in the movie? I'm blanking. I don't know.
Coop.
Is it Coop?
Coop. I'm going to the scene where he's talking to his crush, and his crush is going through all the camp candidates to potentially set him up with. And he goes on, and hey, you guys might have to quarter me on this because he goes on a speech that's just so good, where she calls him out on not liking sluts. You don't seem like a slut guy.
Just got to be the right slut.
He says, "Yes, I am. I love sluts. Let's rock." Yeah, we we were 10, but we were in a heavy shit. We went all the way back. And I probably can't take it. I'll probably just take that chunk of it. But he keeps going and he starts talking about the League of Nations and he gets to Italy and it's such a good ramble. Yeah.
Rachel Schwartz. Come on, she's a slut. She'll go.
I'll pass.
Yeah, you're not really a slut type.
Yes, I am. I love sluts. Sluts rock. It's just got to be the right slut, you know?
What about Susie?
Yeah. I could go for Susie. You know, she and I went out like for summer.
When you were 10?
Yeah, we were 10, but we were into some pretty heavy shit.
Where did you go all the way?
Yeah, you bet we went all the way. We went all the way back, too. We did Doggy Style, Pony Style, Style Council. That's a good band. They're hot right now. Human League. They have some good stuff. League of Nations. That brings the whole thing of the United Nations. And then that brings in the whole category of countries. I mean, where to start? Well, you know, the obvious one, birthplace of spaghetti and pasta, all that oily stuff. Italy. Now you go.
Goes on.
He just the ramble gets me.
Right after that, he the line that I almost went for. I'm not going to, and it's too close. I don't think Jimmy's going to either. So I'll bring it up now, because then she goes, "Oh, what about Italy?" He drops good. Yeah, good, safe, because I kind of paved the way with that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was good.
I have a Paul Rudd one that's undraftable because it's 2021 now. And you guys can't draft it because it's 2021 now, but just like it's so funny. All right, let's see.
Back to back, Tim.
Yeah, all of my quotes are fringe characters, so it's like, or I think, I'll go Coop as well, and I'll just the end speech where he's, "I don't care that you're bow-legged, and I don't care that you're bilingual."
Yeah,
is a back-to-back combo that gets me really good.
yeah. I don't care that you're bilingual on my board.
I like that he starts like the way they wrote it is bow-legged is like an actual like not something someone would care about, but it's an insult. Like I don't care that you're like something she's probably upset about. And then bilingual is something she's probably very proud of. Well, yeah, that makes me laugh. See if I can pull that one up.
Bilingual.
Oh, I'm up again though.
You're doubling up, babe.
We're only doing 4 rounds.
I mean, I could do 5.
I have a concern that BBD will snake this. He's getting 2 picks before I go again.
Wow.
And BBD snakes my picks all the time. Wow. And so I'm worried about it, but it's such a fringe character. It's like a voice. Like, yeah, we don't even can't attach a name to it. And it's when John Truglio or whatever, Joe Truglio is like, I'm going to find him because he can navigate them through the canyons. And Joe Truglio is like, I'm going to go find him. I'm going to bring him back dead or alive. And then a little kid just goes, alive. We want
him back alive.
Alive. We want him alive.
That was my next pick.
That was my next pick too.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I'm so glad because no one wanted to take that in the first round because not main characters. That is so funny. Like, gotta get it alive.
Need him back alive.
Or we need him to help us get through the can to the whatever it is.
Point of going back for him.
I obviously wanted some Jolo Truglio so bad because his characters are my real life. But that was the only one that was like a quote that I thought around him.
I have another quote of his on the board, but
really?
But that's Random Kid.
I am so glad that you guys also were about to take that. I feel they're justified and not a reach, but that's one of the funnier lines. Alive.
We want him back alive.
For like a little kid to say it too. All right.
Okay.
I mean, I can probably find that because we're laughing a lot. So I'm going to go find that one. Here you go.
Paddle.
I want Victor back.
Yeah, we all want him back, Sammy, but he's not coming back.
My name isn't Sammy. We'll die without him. He's the only one who can navigate the river.
Fine, you're right. I'll find the son of a gun. I'll bring him back here if it's the last thing I do, dead or alive.
Alive. I want him alive.
Okay, wait here.
Pause it, Susan.
His tone in that is so good.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Sometimes you got to take the layups. It's again one of the highlights of the film when he is hosting the talent show. Jimmy, you took him with your first pick. I'm going to take the arts, farts, and crafts joke.
Yeah.
Just because, again, it is so simple and not great that it makes it fantastic. Arts, farts, and crafts. That stupid voice.
Back in my day.
It doesn't even make sense.
No, it doesn't. That's why it's so funny. It's not even an old joke. Like arts and crafts.
Day one.
Like not even the other ones, Jesus Christ was my counselor. And,
they're all layup.
They're all like actual, like I'm from the, I'm really arts, farts, and crafts isn't even an old joke.
Doesn't make sense. Because it's still kids doing it. You would say that at a senior center.
Yeah.
So I got it. Got it, Mom.
So are we doing more than 4 rounds?
Because
let's do 5. I think we can all go one.
We can probably do 5.
I'm very comfortable with the 5th. Let's see where we land. Cool, because then makes my selections pretty easy. First one, this one was such a after my heart type of bit because I think I do this to people a lot. I believe the character's name is Nancy. The camp director wants to go learn about astrophysics, and the astrophysics guy wants to go learn about camp directing, and they both go ask her where would I find a book on that. She goes, well, off the top of my head, I'd have to say a bookstore or a library. And that's the best line of that. But from there, just that whole run of things where they're reading books about each other and they both think they learned so much. And the guy's like, yeah, I mean, you have to worry about like camp insurance. And
yes,
I love how much
what I like. But that's the line I am selecting because I do that type of line on people a lot.
The first camp was found in 1908.
Yeah.
It's love. So the early signs of love right there.
All
Nancy. Right. Nancy's an odd character in the film. She doesn't really make jokes.
Which one's Nancy?
Like the assistant director. Like it's
Oh. Yeah.
she's like there. She's in a good amount of scenes. I don't know if she has like one making a joke.
The only other one I could think of, I have one other quote I had written down for her. I don't know if you want me to just rip it, but I feel like
Nancy could be big on Jim's board. I don't know.
I don't know.
No, but I know who she is now because I looked at the thing. What's your other Nancy line?
My other Nancy line is after they like go into town or whatever, and they go like do like heroin and drugs and stuff, and they come back. She's always fun to get away from camp, even for an hour.
Is that Nancy? Isn't that the big guy?
Oh, that is the big guy.
wow.
I'm sorry. I wrote it down wrong.
Wow, penalty shot.
He was a guy I didn't know the name of, and I wrote it down just right under Nancy's thing.
Me and Jimmy get to 5-star you.
You get to.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. The line I want is so right before the baseball finals thing. They do the whole speech about and they're doing like the stereotypical camp rivalry thing. Go through that whole like motivational speech, and the one kid said, "Whole thing feels kind of trite." I say, forget it.
That's so well done. They were actually cool with it. There's no problem.
There's no problem at all.
Yeah, that scene.
We win the game. What do you say, team?
It sounds like pretty well-worn territory. The whole thing feels kind of trite. I say we forget it.
Is that how everybody feels?
That scene is the first time I watched it killed me because you'd seen those camp scenes all the time. And when he goes back, when he comes back and the other team is cool with it, is like the real hammer of that.
Yeah.
And you could hear him saying the word trite to the guy in the bus castle. Yeah, they think it's trite. That's a good gag. Okay. Well, now Jake, you're up again.
So I'm up. Okay. So who's a character I haven't done?
A lot.
You know what? One of the stars of stars to come from this cast. Doesn't have, well, actually does have a lot of good stuff, but it's her character. And I wouldn't say it's the lines, it's how she's playing the character, but I will take Amy Poehler, who directs the play, and right before they start the talent show, she gets on stage and says, before we start the campers you're about to see suck dick. So
dude, that's so funny.
Again, there's a lot of ways to deliver that line, and they went with these campers suck dick, which is really good.
She's been upset with him the whole time.
It's right before Day by Day. Well, the actual performance.
Oh, I think it's right here.
Drama.
Before we start, I'd just like to say that the campers you're about to see suck dick. Nevertheless, please welcome them.
Very aggressive.
Okay.
Got her. Jimmy with the double.
Yeah. Did I already take a coop line? Yes, I did.
I think you took your coop line.
All right. I'm drafting for me. I got the chef, his first words on screen or whatever, the first time that Gary, who we know his name, walks up to him he's like, I got potatoes. And he goes, what'd you say, shithead? That's the what's up that BBD talked about earlier.
Yeah.
I said, what's up, guys? But that super aggressive right off the bat, what you say, shithead, cracks me up.
It's like his second line in the movie.
Yeah.
See more fun.
As we already seen him. But yeah, whenever that is, it's right here.
Stewing is one of the only berry bushes that I get to pollinate. You get my meaning?
Yeah, you mean she's the only girl at camp you haven't done it with yet?
That's exactly what I mean. Hey, G, you make potatoes? 9 free up potatoes.
Hey, guys.
Hey, dude, what's up?
Hey, guys. What'd you say, shithead? I said, hey, guys. You're a glitch, Gene. Dude.
So yeah, you like the response, but I just love the what'd you say, shithead? Mean. So I'm taking that.
Their relationship is great.
Yeah. What you say, shithead?
So you got that.
Yeah. I mean, and then my next pick, I guess I just like mean shit, is when Jolo Truglio finds out he's a virgin and he goes, "You're a loser. You're a loser." And then he turns, not talking to him anymore and like looking ahead and she goes, "You're such a loser." Like he's mad at him. He's mad at him. And then he really considers it. And he's like, "Man, you're such a loser."
His passion in that scene is so good.
Yeah.
That you've been doing this act the whole time and you're one of us. You fucking loser.
Yeah. I think it's right here.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You're a loser. Oh. Oh.
I love how it's to himself. He's just like, fuck.
Don't even need to bring it to him.
Yeah.
He knows how bad that is.
Okay. Jake?
All right. Let's see. All right. I believe this is the chubbier guy with the long hair. Again, I'll go talent show. And it's before the final act and he yells, "Do something or get the fuck off the stage." Which I think is an emotion we've all felt.
Yeah.
And I believe it's his brother, right? Isn't that part of it?
I don't know. Is it?
I'm ready to accept that.
I think so, because when they see that kid earlier in the movie, and he's like, "I don't know humans, JJ," and blah blah blah, and then then he says, "Your brother's fucking weird."
I never caught that. If that's true,
I believe so.
Whose brother?
I think it's the long-haired kid's brother that does the final act.
It's like the robot kid.
Yeah.
It's also funny because he like looks at Michael Ian Black and like laughs after he says that line that you just drafted. This kind of like Michael Ian Black looks at him like, "Wait, really, dude?" And he just smiles. Here it is.
Come on, do something. Or get the fuck off the stage.
Again, more aggressive than I remembered.
It's very aggressive.
Yeah, he's like mad. Is that really his brother?
I believe so.
I'm playing that first scene on mute. I'll read the subtitles and see if it comes up that way.
Okay. BBD, I think the last pick.
So this is the last pick?
I believe so.
Okay, there's one character that we haven't picked from that I would love to. But I think I'm gonna go with the better bit. It's Katie, the hot girl. She and Coop. This is when they do their make-out thing, and they do the sweater change because she says, "I'm cold," and he says, "Me too." She says, "Oh, do you want my sweater?" She says, "Okay, Coop. Now I'm colder than I was before when I said I was cold." So he gives her his flannel, but he says, "That's my favorite shirt, so I'm gonna need that back right now."
It's one of the 12 on my board. I had it underneath the bow-legged and bilingual, but like that's my favorite shirt, so you're gonna have to give it back. And then he doesn't give hers back, so he's got both on, and she's just
flannel back on over her sweater.
Yeah, it's a good bit. That's funny.
That's good.
It is his brother. Confirmed. I never picked up on that before.
That's great.